This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the winners of 3 straight of Florida Gators taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff heading left. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Caught over the middle, it's Jackson. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic. Make a couple adjustments and get ready next time they get the ball.
Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And he'll set up to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. Touchdown, Alabama. He couldn't stop him now. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run,
It's ball.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off target and an incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Lagway. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Makes the catch. It's Ball. They bring him down after a short gain there. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Gators. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The sure hands. It's Miller. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator, and you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Punt over the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Gain of 19 on the play.
First down here for this offense. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Second down, looking to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up an important third down play. short throw complete to the tight end. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. To throw, it's Lagway. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Goes the fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. That's caught. It's Jackson. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Scanning the field, it's Simpson. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Hit just as he throws the ball. That's It's caught. It's Wilson. It's complete, but the sophomore quarterback took a shot as he threw.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. It's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Defense is coming after him. And that one's picked off. What a play. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Alabama.
Make it happen. Right.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the back makes a difficult grab, but he couldn't stay in bounds there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Second down after the incompletion.
Here we go.
Dropping back. It's Russell. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. Now, 4th down.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Dropping back, it's Russell. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down and great scoring field position. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He was successful in his first attempt. This one, a chip shot from 25 yards out. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. One more play before they head to the locker room. Design quarterback run. Oh, the ball comes loose. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, tie. He's going to score.
Yes, I love those people. They're still trying to get into their seats from halftime. And here's the first play of the 3rd quarter, and boom. We've already got points on the scoreboard with an electric kickoff return.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Looking to throw. It's Russell. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Ball. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. What a catch! Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Now the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. To the air. It's Lagway. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
But Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. And this time it's complete. Touchdown! This offense cannot be stopped. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Scanning the field. It's Russell. The pass rush closing in. He's swarmed by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Florida. Too much speed for the defense.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And now the try for 2. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on a very risky throw in the end zone. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll make it into the end zone, cutting the deficit down to just 4. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. To throw, it's Russell. Grab down the middle, it's Hale. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Wideout's now clustered. Looking to pass here on second down. Gets made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! He makes the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as that clock runs down here in the third quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. It's QB sneak. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, you just don't see that happen very often. A loss of yards on a quarterback sneak. I don't know if that was the center in the quarterback exchange. I don't know if he was not anticipating the snap. But to go backwards, that's on the offensive line and the quarterback.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
The defense has stuffed them twice in a row. Will they try to throw for it here on 3rd down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Young.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Throws to the tight end. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught from the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. Zero running room. Stop right. Scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Loose football. And the defense comes up with the football. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And he knocks it through. What pressure. That was automatic. A game winner. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.